Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review for Blood Hunt Issue 2. And this one's a variant kind of cover, kind of crazy with Dracula there, and I really enjoyed this one as well. Now granted, this one's $4.99, the first one was $5.99, and I decided to go for just the ones that I could go for. But if you wanted to go for the red band ones that have extra art, I mean, I wouldn't blame you because you get more hardcore art and everything. So, our heroes were kind of screwed over, so we have to see what's going to be going on here. One interesting thing is that we do see that Dracula and Brielle, Blade's daughter, are teamed up, which in any other kind of like vampire scenario, you would be thinking that Dracula would be the one that's fighting against them and that Blade and Brielle would not be teamed up to kind of like deal with the whole kind of situation. So it's a nice kind of inversion there. I'm really digging this. I'm glad that I went back and got these to kind of see what's kind of going on and seeing what's going on with the art and the story. So, we see the key players are Blade, Bloodline, Brielle, Dracula, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Doctor Strange, the Avengers, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Vision, Captain America, Iron Man, Midnight Mission of Hunter's Moon and Tigra, and the Blood Coven, Bloodstorm 1, Megarum, Smoke Eater, Cruel, Damascene, and Unusual. So we pop up in the Impossible City, and we see that Thor and Wanda are taken out. Teleport shielding is active. Runic bindings are in place. We are secure here, in this wondrous impossible city which monsters once more call home. As a new monster, how do you feel, T'Challa? As we see that T'Challa has been turned into a vampire. It's like, ah, shit. And that art is just gnarly looking as Blade takes command. Go on, try to fight me, Black Panther. Try to fight the will of the Lord of all vampires. That's nuts, like that Blade would be doing that. So we'll have to see what's going on with this. Don't feel bad. You might as well fight the tides, but even proud Atlantis strand. Now go, all of you. My new palace is secure. The earth is darkened, but still, I want more. Panther, find me my prize, and my blood coven, find me the girl. So, girl. And I really like seeing the light there as they kind of teleport out. It's just crazy. It's like, he wants his prize. What prize? Find me my daughter. New York City. Stay back. Stay back. Hey, he said back off, as we see that they're getting like accosted by vampires and the head gets fucking racked off. It's like, shit. I don't think I have to ask you guys what it's going to be. So, the hard way it is. And I'm like, fuck yeah, that's a great action shot there of Bloodline Brielle. I'm like, okay. Like, I am not that well versed with her, but just even having her here, and God, look at the head jumping with the blood there. That's fucking gnarly. We do not have time for this as they get taken out like nothing. It's like, and the thing is, even though I'm not that well versed with Bloodline, I actually really like her and how she's presented here. And then we see Dracula's with her. And you are too important to all of this, Brielle, to risk your life for insignificance. I did not shepherd you away from Atlanta. See Dracula, Blood Hunt, Issue 1. And I like this because this sets up as like, I understand that you got your mission, Dracula, but I love Brielle. Innocence. I think the word you're looking for is innocence, Dracula. We are vulnerable, you stupid child. The blood hunt has been loosed upon the world, and you are the one being hunted. Hello, Dracula, and hello, Brielle Brooks, daughter of Blade. But I love that she's like, help people. I'm like, okay, and granted, she did it. Like, she says to help people, and she did it. I need both of those. You can't just say it and not follow through. It's like, shit. Then we shift over, and we see Hunter's Moon and Tigra fighting some vampires. Uptown. Hunter's Moon, on your left. Yes, we're good. Thank you, Tigra. And I like the weirdness of the kind of paneling of like a big one, and then a small one, and then like regular kind of thing down here. That's the last one for now. Lock this door, bolt it, barricade it, the works. We have to go find Doctor Strange. He's our best chance for dealing with this mess. Hey, did you say Doctor Strange? Ah, what? That Miles. Pop. Oh, Spider-Man? Yeah, I'm the other Spider-Man. Wait, are you an other Moon Knight? Another Moon Knight? Yeah, we're going to Strange. Oh, thank God. I have no idea how to find his house. Are you serious? I'm new, okay? No one tells me these things. I feel you, Miles. No one tells me things either. So, I get it. It's kind of like, oh, he needs help. but we have some issues there. Yeah, it's real inconspicuous, Spider-Man. Come on, when do I hang out in the village? It's like, yeah, I mean, it looks gnarly. There's like fires and shit going on. Don't feel bad. I didn't know where it was either. And I love, that is a small little thing. But Hunter's Moon being like, I didn't know where it was either. I'm like, there you go. Strange, open up. Ah, Tiger, welcome. And she's like, fuck. Vampires everywhere. The sky going black. Things are going to hell out there, Doc. And you're hanging out at home as a ghost? You think maybe you should be getting some defenders together or something? Well, I am in my astral form due to some complications with my corporeal self. Things have gone to hell in here as well, as we see, of course, that we saw from the end of the first one and dealing with it in the Doctor Strange issue, as Clea is pretty much holding his vampire form at bay as it goes, it's like, oh shit. Bloodstorm 1. It has been quite some time, clone. Ah, yes, that's it. That's why I brought up that in the first one, because of this one. Since I got them both together, I was able to get the back issues. I'm like, yes. And now I'm caught up and will be reading this series for kind of the conclusion. I mean, I've been liking what Jed McKay's been going on, and I mean, look at that. That's just great. It's like, oh shit, Clone of Dracula. Are you impressed with how I've grown, Gene Father? What a monster I've become? I am Vlad Tepes Dracula, Lord of all vampires, and you will kneel. False Lord, false King. We serve the true Lord. We serve the true philosophy of our kind. A Lord of monsters, a philosophy of the same philosophy. And seeing his lower jaw jeffrey with blood just gnarly. And we get to the next one. Here's our philosophy. We have a lot to avenge, as we got Cap, Iron Man, Captain Marvel, and Vision. It's like, ha, there you are. It's like, all right, action shot. Let's see how this kind of goes out. And this works a little bit better than last time. Megrim, incapacitate them while we... Megrim? What? How? As we see that Vision's able to get a hold of her and be like, no. True, my synthetic brain is close enough to a human's for your powers to work on me, but not when I cycle my own brain patterns too quickly for you to lock onto. That's actually a pretty effective thing to be able to do, since he's a synthezoid. Not so tough now, huh? Not when your pet brain bender is a couple miles up getting a tan, as we see. I mean, that is a great hit there on Bloodstorm 1 from Captain Marvel. And then we see that Megrim's just ripped up to see the sun. It's like, ah, shit. How dare you? You're going to pay for the Panther, as we see Sam cracking out the shield. It's like, yeah. I'm perfectly happy to dance with you again, sweetling. That razor wire is a great trick. Maybe you can get through my armor, but let's see you get through wildly oscillating magnetic fields. It's like, yes, I love how they got hit, and they were able to create countermeasures and effectively fight them this another time around. That's what I thought. It's like, yay, Iron Man. And then we see that he's about to get impaled, but then the dude's arm gets blasted off. Solar energy. I'm filled with the sun, creatures. You sucker punched us before, as we see Vision utilizing that to weaken them. And Captain Marvel's like, yeah, you got your sucker punch off. Oh, and then of course we see stuff going on with Spider Goblin as a tease, so we'll see about that. But even at half my strength, we're still the Avengers. And that means that no matter how dark the night, as we see Captain Marvel blast off with the energy, and I really like the progression of it, seeing it go up in the clouds, rip up to the sun. We make sure that that the sun will always rise again, and that's just a great shot. Though granted, I'm like, Dracula's able to be in the sun? Granted, there could be some other things that I don't know about or not privy to, so that's just a really good shot there. As long as there's an explanation, I'm fine with it. And I like it. That's the Avengers. That's who they are, and that's what they're doing to help out and stop this. So then we see that after that awesome display, look up and fall back. Next time, Avengers, next time. No! Everything, next time will be for everything. It's like, okay. So, the Avengers got hit, and then the Avengers hit back. So we're going to have some other kind of confrontation that he says next time will be everything. Sam, we'll get them. We'll take the Impossible City back. We'll save our friends. Hey, Iron Man, listen, we need to get somewhere. Do you know where Greenwich Village is? And everybody's pretty much lining up to the Doc's house. We're on the back foot. The Impossible City has been taken. We've lost Thor, Wanda, and T'Challa. We must move quickly and plan. Already we've been gathering forces. Spider-Man and my colleagues from the Midnight Mission. Spider-Man, finally, someone I know! Yay! I like that Brielle knows Spider-Man, and it's like, yay! Like, they're the kind of younger ones, so it's like, hey, youngers, we know what's going on. Listen, with all that's going down, I can't find and then we see a nutty reveal here. My dad, and she's looking for her dad, and we see that Miles has been turned into a vampire as well. It's like, Blade, what the fuck are you doing? And that's where it ends. And then, of course, Blood Hunt issue 3. Night has fallen, and will the sun ever rise again? As the heroes rally at the Sanctum Sanctorum, they must first deal with a threat close to their hearts. While they raise the torch of defiance, the new Lord of the Vampires enacts his dreaded scheme. Ooh, gnarly, as we see that for issue 3. So, I liked this issue because it continued the great artwork. It laid kind of what's going on. We had seen Blade's tactics pretty much explained out for what he was doing in the first one after he pretty much enacted them. Then we see that he has done this. He's trying to get his prize. He's trying to get his daughter. And that the Avengers were able to figure out tactics to take on the Blood Coven, even though they were down heroes. And getting to Doctor Strange and trying to figure out what's going on. I did like even the smallest stuff that we got of Brielle Brooks. I know that she's probably going to take more of a center stage because, I mean, Blade's the villain. She's probably going to be very instrumental in his defeat of what's kind of going to be going on. Well, if he is defeated, we could see some interesting different kind of status quo depending upon what his objectives are, because we still do not know those objectives. I did like that the heroes were able to come up with countermeasures to the Blood Coven, and that they were like really kind of confused. It wasn't a complete knockout that one gets knocked down, like complete ass beating. I mean, the Avengers got they got an ass whooping, but it's not the complete, like they should have all been completely and utterly dead. Same here with the Blood Coven. We get that push and pull, that kind of shonen anime kind of, alright, we figured your shit out, you figured our shit out, let's kind of see what goes on, and how that kind of works out. I'm really intrigued to see what kind of plan we come up with, and how the heroes have to deal with a vampire Miles Morales. I love that each hero kind of had their own kind of stuff. Iron Man doing the magnetic, and Vision utilizing solar energy like that, and not Ms. Marvel, fuck. I did Avengers Twilight, so that's kind of why I got Miss Marvel. Captain Marvel being able to blast through the dark force energy that is surrounding the Earth. Those could lead up to some interesting possibilities of weapons that they're able to do. Miles is going to be the gnarly kind of bit that they're going to have to deal with at this point. And Dracula, I want to know what his endgame is. Him working with Brielle Brooks is a very kind of interesting dynamic, and I do like that she is tempering him of like, yeah, you say insignificance, but they're innocents, and we need to save them. And I love that she's able to put her foot down on that and be like, yeah. So it's kind of crazy that, like, even though I don't know that much about her, that the creative team here was able to make me be like, yeah, I really like her, and I can't wait to see what kind of works with her. And I love how she's like, oh, Spider-Man, I know you! Ah, shit, you're a vampire. How the we gotta fucking deal with this shit. So, I'm really liking this so far. I'm glad that I got these issues and got this on my pull list, and I can't wait to see what happens in the next issue. So, those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also, like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.